Hey, everybody, Ronnie from Seattle here. And thanks for joining me tonight. If you're not on the live broadcast, live Instagram, live Facebook, that's great. I'm glad you're popping in later. When you pop in, would you just leave me a hey there, hi there, ho there? Who says that? Hey there, hi there, ho there. Um, anyway, just leave me a message to let me know you're here. I always love knowing that I have friends and people who have tuned in to see what I'm doing. So tonight I want to talk to you about a little bit about why NLP was the kind of a natural next step for me in my journey to where I am now. Um, you've heard me talk before about my recovery process. You've heard about me being in education for 30 plus years. Well, it's not 30 plus; it's 29 plus years. You've heard a little bit about my relationship history, and you've heard a little bit about my personal growth history. So I started with personal growth. I don't know, 2013. I think it was, and actually, if I really think about it, I started before that. I started when I first got sober with a 12-step program. And when you work the 12 steps, you do some digging and you find out some things about yourself. But that would have been 9 years into sobriety, maybe 8 years into sobriety. I kept thinking there's something missing. I'm missing something. I don't quite have this sobriety thing down so that I feel like I am making progress. I feel like I was kind of stagnant with my progress. And so I started some personal development. And I did that. I did the whole the courses. I went back and did some extra coaching. I'm good at coaching. If you need a coach, reach out. I'm great at coaching. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. But I went through that. And what I found was I made a lot of good progress with that, but I still there was still more. I wasn't breaking up those limiting beliefs. I wasn't getting all the goals that I wanted to get. I still had some programs that would pop up that would just set me back. And so I checked out NLP because I was working with an NLP coach, and he would ask me these questions, and they were just like, what a great question. And it would get to the heart of the matter really fast. It wasn't like going through counseling where they ask you a question and you talk about it for 3 or 4 months and then you talk about it for some more. Don't get me wrong. Counseling has its place. It really does have its place. I needed something different. As an educator, I found that I was wanting to help other educators grow, not just say you're doing a good job, but here's some feedback. Do you want to hear it? Would you like to know? Do you want some feedback? You want some coaching? Can I ask a question? And being able to ask them some guiding questions and some questions that would help them find the answers to the things that they were looking for was really important to me. I had been in education 29 years, and I never really got any good feedback to say, have you tried this? What about this? Did you think about this? Where could you find the answer? Because one of the things we know in NLP is we all have the answers. Everything we need, we already have. A good coach just helps you find it. And to me, that was so exciting. I loved helping people find it, whatever it was, because I don't know what their it is. So I delved into that. I used NLP in coaching with a team that I worked with a bit in education before I decided that I needed to do something else. And if I hadn't had NLP, I don't know that I would have been able to go, that's what this is that I'm feeling, and that's why I need to do something else. I was just intrigued by how the brain works and how these programs that people talk about are running us. And I knew people said, change your mindset. And I'd go, but I've tried. I don't know how. What's stopping me? What's getting in the way of that? Once I finally learned how to do that and to help and know that I could help other people do that, NLP was the next. It was working with people with NLP in the coaching role and as a trainer is really what I'm passionate about. So that's kind of where my path has led me, helping people find their answers, because I don't have their answers. I have mine, And I even have a coach to help me dig those answers out sometimes, because my limiting beliefs, the programs that are running me, those little voices that we've heard from the time we were about 8 to 12, they develop, and we still hear them. They play in the background. No, you're not crazy. Those are really little voices that we created when we were little and at one point they served a purpose. They served the purpose of keeping us safe from something. And now they don't serve us anymore. And I've watched, especially women grow. I've watched women's confidence be built up. I've watched women be able to step into their power. I've watched women who've had trouble getting pregnant be able to get pregnant, because we've broken down those limiting beliefs, those voices that they kept hearing that would stop them. So it's been an awesome journey. That's where I come from. Who is it for? It's for educators. Oh my gosh, educators. Whether you're looking for another career, or you're looking to be better at working with your staff, or you're looking to be better at working with difficult people, NLP will help you with that. It's just so empowering to watch people be able to deal with difficult people and know that those are some techniques that they learned in a session that I offered them. It's pretty great. So that's kind of where my journey's come. Tonight's going to be a shorter one than the last couple, and that's probably a good thing. You guys are probably tired of hearing me, but I have a workshop coming up, and I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to get in for $1,000 off. Oh my gosh, it's a huge savings, and that's about to end this week. So it's a 4-day training, August 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. You will have 4 certifications when you're done. You'll have got to spend 4 days with me. What could be better? I get to spend 4 days with you, and nothing could be better than that, honestly. So you'll be able to help your clients if you're a coach. You'll be able to help your staff members if you're an administrator. You'll be able to work through some of the beliefs and things that are holding you back if you just want to grow yourself. Sounds like you're a plant. If you just want to take care of yourself and go, I don't get where I am. I don't get this feeling. I need some help. We'll help you with that. Okay. So it'll be fun. It'll be great. And I'd love to have you join me. So to get there, you just have to text the word reserve to 206-309-6580. Just text it, and then I'll send you the information. No big deal. It's not my person. I'm just going to send you the information from there. So text me. Also, if you're not quite sure it's for you and you're going, oh, I bet you it's a lot of money. Let me tell you, then it's for you, because you've got some money programs going on, and we want to talk about how I can support you to get there. I have options. So, I'm the boss. I have options. So, reach out to me. We'll figure out how to do it. But if you've got money programs, trust me, this is the place to be. It will help you. But if you just want more information, that's not the one I wanted. Join me April 12th, 13th, and 14th for some powerful strategies. I'm going to give you no charge. It's free date with me. 3 nights in a row. We'll learn some strategies. One is called anchoring, and it's a really powerful strategy to help you when you're stuck or when you want to remember something. You just anchor that feeling so that you can bring it up whenever you want. We'll also learn a strategy for breaking a habit. Okay, so changing some of the patterns that go with that habit will change that as well. The last thing that we'll talk about, we'll work on removing a limiting belief. Okay, they're pretty easy to remove. It doesn't take a long time. Depends on you, on how much you follow the directions and how willing you are to let it go. Sometimes we like to hold on to that crap. So anyway, so text me at 206-309-6580. And the word is behind my phone. So just text me and we'll get you signed up. Just text me that you want in on that. And I'll get you the information. It's a Zoom link, and I'm only sending the Zoom link to people who text me. So do that before it gets full. So that's in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, March 25th. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you listening to me. If you were here, drop me a heart, drop me some flowers, drop me an Easter egg, Easter basket, whatever. I would love to hear from you. Take care.